respectively, looking to develop diamonds. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the
lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter. New Orleans. Here's Ajinça. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Here's Mr. Clutch. And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that direction, Kevin, a place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
Rivers dishes to Babbitt. And so he draws the foul.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing out. When you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
This generation is known for its point guard.
John Selmans, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jimmer Fredette comes in for Luke Babbitt. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's McGee. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Point guard, definitely a position where you can point to any number of players and say, Steve, they are the best player on their team.
Well, and what's funny is that there are so many different types still. I mean, pure playmakers, scoring guards, do-it-all kind of guys. But, you know, now if you don't have a point guard who's one of your better players, your team is going to be at a big disadvantage most nights.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. The dish to Fredette. 5 on the clock. He kicks to Gordon. Over Chandler. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
So for the Pelicans, Ajinça's checked in, and it's Luke Babbitt in for Tyreke Evans. And the Nuggets with some changes. Denver shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Arthur passes to Mr. Clutch. There's 1:47 left in the game. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know, the NBA
what you like from the older 2K, the new
continues to get better at analyzing data and charting game results. It shouldn't surprise you that players shoot better off the catch than they do off the dribble. It's a big reason passing and ball movement tends to be more effective than one-on-one isolation play.
The try by Smith, and that one's good.
Hey, guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to be up 2-0 in the season series.
Yeah, but still 2 more games upcoming between them, Steve, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and boy, what a game it was for Anthony Davis. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And I remember playing it, and I purposely made it to the D-League.
Babbitt dishes to Fredette.
And once I got there, I really was
with the teardrop, and the shot is good.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere's been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mozgov. Dishes it to Ford. A 3-ball. And he gets it to go.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Now Smith.
And then, like I said, the newer 2Ks like this thing, it's just like
so we see New Orleans taking the W here. How much to be critical of with this ring, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Just playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. And we did a great job that night.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
Thanks, Doris. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
We got 10 points this game. Yes, 16 minutes, we got 10 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. We went 4 for 11, but hopefully that should be good enough for these guys to extend our contract for the remainder of the season. I mean, if they don't, then that means we got to probably do another tryout, and I don't really see myself with another team but Denver, even though I'm just saying that now. But, yeah, I kind of want to stay with Denver for now.
UGLY. Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there. What would you call it then? Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing?
Just let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for it next time.
Bro, T.Y. lost and you got the 1,000-yard stare.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.
Yeah, I just don't know, Chad. I really miss streaming, like, in general. Like, it's just been crazy. Why is even streaming? Pretty, just really, like, just taking time to myself. Just been playing 60. I've been playing the PlayStation.
Hold it now.
I mean, like I said, chat, I've really missed streaming. I miss streaming for you guys, man. It's just like, and it was like, once I got out of that element of waking up every day, hitting the stream, of course, brushing my teeth, but hitting the stream button, it was just for me not getting on there streaming, and I'm just hopping on the 360 on my off days and stuff like that. So it was really like a big change for me, because that's all I knew was chat. So it's kind of a big change for me. But like I said, I just really kept up to date on my YouTube studio, man. And it was just like so much that I really wanted to like come back on there and just go 1000%. Because like I said, I really love my community from the bottom of my heart. Y'all guys, my everything, man. So like I said, when I really took that little 6-month break, it was kind of just like a step back.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Yeah, they just couldn't find anything to work for them, Steve. No matter what approach they used, it was futile.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball.
We gotta get him.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
For Cook. Denver also making some changes. Chandler comes in for Kenneth Faried. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Gallinari. So on the floor for Denver, Aflalo is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Lawson. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
You talk about players who either love or hate contact. Randolph, I think, is in his element. Clark leaning on people. He likes to feel other bodies.
Yeah, they love Zebo, they call him, don't they? He
Yes,
can get busy. Boy, I love watching him go. He likes to be in the middle of contact. I mean, he gets to the rim whenever you lose contact if you're guarding him, and he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out that you can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player and not be a off-the-charts athlete.
He wears on his opponent,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
he? There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase on, what was it, grit and grind? Grit and grind for the Grizzlies,
you're right.
And that's how he played.
Yeah.
Everybody on the floor is got incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. Had a couple of important block shots in that game. So good all-around effort.
Mozgov. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting two guards in the NBA. You look at Lee, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
Well, one of the benefits of being such a great foul shooter is that it enables him to be even more aggressive than he normally would be offensively.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, it causes defenders to give him more room than maybe they would otherwise.
Randolph never really an above-the-rim player, but with his combination of strength and skill, he remains effective. Deft touch with that left hand.
And again, Denver no good.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Here's Udrich, averaging 6 points per contest. 9 feet out, and Randolph with the basket on the assist by Udrich. Randolph's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And Randolph is able to post up or face up, and he's lethal either way. And that high arcing shot of his from mid-range, beautiful to watch, impossible to block. And on that right block, he's doing work down there because he understands how to use that wide base of his to get separation.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be. And they don't have much success early. You know, the game plan's going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
Now Lee, after the missed three from Mr. Clutch. Lee passes to Randall. Out to the right wing. Now Udrich. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Robinson against Prince. Robinson kicks to Mozgov. Robinson passes to Mr. Clutch. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Now it's a 6-point Denver lead.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Grizzlies, grit and grind, known for being old school, post you up and knock you down type of basketball team.
Yeah, and that front court rotation, boy, the envy of the league, in my opinion. It's a big part of what makes this team really go.
Here's Udrich.
That seemed like Spider-Man.
Allen kicks to Udrich.
Justin had directed the movie.
Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot. 14 points for Zach Randolph.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change. But guys, for the Grizzlies, a new ownership group, and it seems maybe some tweaks to their identity. They look to spread the floor a bit more and pick up the tempo. But the results last season were pretty mixed.
And, you know, the Grizzlies last season, I thought they did pick up their pace slightly, but they were still a team at the bottom of the league in that regard in terms of fast break points and pace of play. It's really hard to get away from who you've been for so long. This is more of a half-court, grinded-out team.
Stokes is checked in for Memphis. Nick Calathes comes in for Allen. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the one miss, he still stretched it to a two-possession game. That's big for them right now.
The pass to Udrich. It's intercepted. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
And so here's Memphis. After the Nuggets pick up two. Passes it to Calathes. 30 seconds left in the first. Here's Lee, just 5 to shoot. Prince dishes to Lee. Feeds to Udrich. Here's the screen.
I mean, I watch other people too, like highlights and stuff like that, but like you said, basketball content.
Pass to Stokes.
Yeah,
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. 5 seconds left to play in the first. Chandler inside the line. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
You said we have something in common. I'm putting for the details. Yeah.
On tap next Monday, February 2nd. Larry Sanders.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Pretty good start defense.
Is here for the Grizzlies. Zach Randolph's checked in for Gasol. Allen comes in for Vince Carter. And Lee's subbed in for Nick Colathis. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. Tayshaun Prince out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Allen in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. It's stolen by Foy. Here's Chandler. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Denver.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Randolph.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Zach Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
Lee gets the bucket.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And there's the basket on the shot from Mr. Clutch.
That was crazy.
Mr. Clutch has got 8 points. Here is Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Prince outside. He dishes it to Allen. The feed to Randolph. Denver grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Prince outside. Back to Conley. Allen gets the lead. Shot clock at 6. Outside Conley for 3. Shot's good. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Conley with it. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. Allen with the screen for Conley. He kicks it to Randolph. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits back iron.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Nice shot by Foy.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Dishes it to Randolph. He feeds it to Lee. Conley for 3. Chandler with the rebound. Denver in the lead. To the paint. And Foy kicks to Mozgov. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
He had a whole mismatch, but I don't understand why he didn't.
Mr. Clutch the pass to Foy. Second shot opportunity. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got his second basket of the game.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Allen gets the lead. Pass to Conley. There's the dish to Randolph. From 11 feet away. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Prince against Chandler. 46 seconds left in the first half. Kept alive. That's good. Mozgov's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
Yeah, they're really trying to make a point of getting inside of the paint and getting after every rebound.
Allen kicks to Randolph. Left side, Randolph. And he gets it to go. Randolph's got 22 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mozgov. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. That's good for Mozgov. Grizzlies making a switch here. Mozgov hits them both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Udrich looking for his first basket still in this one. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. Watching 2K Sports.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcome.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
Substitution here for Denver.
So we just go to
Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Right. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Fareed and Mozgov in the middle. Robinson is out there with Foye, and it's Chandler in at the 3 spot. Lee lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lee's got 5. Leno Udrich, he's checked in with a change here too. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Fareed. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mozgov. Inside. And that basket is in there for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 12 now for Denver. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Prince outside. Lee dishes to Gasol. Rejected by Mozgov.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Memphis coach Dave Yeager paid dues for years coaching in the minor leagues. But he did more than coach. He was the GM, ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work, but there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris. Prince kicks to Gasol. We've got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Gasol a screen. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Chandler. The Nuggets leading by 14. Kicks it to Foye. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Here's Mozgov. And the shot is good. Mozgov's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Gasol passes to Udrich. Robinson inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 14.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Here's Gasol. And it's Denver with the rebound. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Makes it off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. I mean, get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here we go, one-on-one.
Keep going for it, don't you?
And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Here's Lee. The shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a...
Tune in next Tuesday night, February 3rd. Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets hit the road to do battle with the Philadelphia 76ers. East versus West. Be there.
That's really my favorite team. We winning the championship this year at Titan. I know you said we're not, but watch.
In a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision for Mr. Clutch.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating.
Quarter coach, why are you playing with my talent?
Let's go. You're in.
Hey, about time.
And then for Denver, Fareed's checked in for Chandler. And it's a Flalo in for Nate Robinson. Zebo and Marcus All are up front. Conley and Allen are the guard set. And it's Carter in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
What do you mean by that? Bite-sized? Come on, bro. Like, I know the commentators be saying some weird stuff, but...
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Nurkic. Rejected by Randolph. And they get it back. That's good. 10 points for Kenneth Fareed.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Randolph. Shot from the low block. Randolph missing again. The Nuggets shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. A Flalo, that's good.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. A baseline J. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 26 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Mr. Clutch. 18 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Randolph. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. And a switcher also for Denver. Foy's checked in. Udrich. The drive by Allen. 5 to shoot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
And 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
Got a piece of it. Here's Fareed. That's good.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
And last season, the 7th and 8th seed in the East made the playoffs with worse records than the 9th and 10th seeded teams in the West. Sure, the conference playoff structure reduces travel, but in the age of chartered flights, you could argue longer traveling distances are much less of a concern, and I would say amen to that.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
There's a good screen. Here's Prince. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Fareed.
And guys, I think the biggest advantage to a so-called top 16 playoff seeding is that it would possibly make for a more competitive finals. It's a playoff series that garners international attention anyway. You want to make sure that the last two teams standing are truly the best in the NBA. Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
And Allen drops them both.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
Pass to Stokes. Feeds it to Udrih. He dishes it to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Allen missing.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
And the free throw, no good. Now Udrih. The feed to Allen. He kicks to Udrih. Fires the three. The shot is off. Nice D from Mr. Clutch.
Oh my God.
Allen with the rebound. Fareed the pass to Mr. Clutch. Second shot opportunity off the left rim and out. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Inside, Stokes, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess.
That's good. 24 points for Mr. Clutch.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Galathis kicks to Udrih. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Not going to say you unstoppable, but that's where you want to be at.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mr. Clutch out to Harris. And stolen by Prince.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And today they righted the ship after getting beaten in their first matchup against these guys. A critical win for them.
It sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. A lot of bragging rights on the line that night.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Ty Lawson. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
It's Allen with the drive. That doesn't go either for Allen. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Here's Foy. Allen with the rebound. Prince setting a pick for Allen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Nate, what does this performance tonight tell you about this team, and what happens out there on the court when you guys are having some success?
For us as a team, we just got to play hard. That's what we did tonight. We let a couple wins get away from us the last two games. Tonight, we just came in, just try to play as hard as we can. We did that.
You certainly did, Nate. Thanks for the time. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sport.
Not bad. Not bad. We got 26. I mean, how Robinson get interviewed with, 14 points? I mean, I should have been the one that's getting interviewed. I'm the rookie, I understand that, but 26? Okay. Lawson has 17. Gallinari, 15. Aaron, 14, excuse me. Robinson with 14. I mean, like I said, Chad, we can play like this every game. Trust me, we can win. But as the NBA, it's not what happened every night.
The Rook came to play tonight, boy.
Yeah, man, I'm hungry, yo. Feed me the rock, and I'm going to carry your sorry butt to the finish line.
Yeah, you starving out there. Easy, though, young stallion. Ain't nobody going to carry me anywhere. But keep taking shots in the rhythm of the offense, and we'll be good. When we're ourselves, it's impossible to be anybody else.
Kenneth Reed in the background just staring nowhere.
Yeah, man, I hear you. I'm just playing with you anyways. Really, I'm just happy to contribute to the W.
That's what I like to hear right there.
Yeah.
If we need you to score like you did tonight, look for your shot. We need you to lock a fool down on D.
Yeah.
You do that. Keep thinking like that, and we're going to be a tough team to beat.
Well, shoot, man. Hey, let's get out of here. I got some celebrating to do.
You know it. And we got a little tradition around here. First time a rookie fills up the scoring column in a legit way, he springs for the night out on the boys. Wash up. And make sure you got some cash in that wallet.
Why haven't I heard about this until now?
Because all rookies are on a need-to-know basis. You had a big night, now you need to know.
All right, man.
At least his voice acting wasn't bad compared to Deion Waiters. I mean, that thing was horrible. I'll be right back, Chad. Give me 1 second, man. Like I said, truly appreciate everybody that's in the stream, man. Truly appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for everybody that clicked on the stream chat. Truly appreciate you guys. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Center, at 7'0" number 34, JaVale McGee. At forward from Italy, number 8, Danilo Gallinari. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 10, Aaron Aflalo.
We are live in Denver, Colorado, the hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. The Hornets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. Denver substitution here for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Kenneth Faried. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. The Hornets also with a sub. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. On the court for the Hornets, Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. Henderson out there with Marvin Williams. And it's Jefferson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Aflalo dishes to Mozgov. Outside for Robinson. Passes to Foye. The feet to Chandler. Pass to Foye. He dishes it to Mozgov. 6 to shoot. Walker with it. 8 points his last outing. Stevenson outside. Back to Walker. He feeds it to Jefferson. The stupendous finish in traffic. Jefferson's got 9 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Gary Neal's checked in for the Hornets. Brian Roberts comes in for Walker. 8.
Al Jefferson is really a unique scorer inside. He doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. He doesn't tally that many assists. What he does do is make shots inside while taking great care of the basketball.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Hornets.
You know, I don't think all the time that defensive-minded teams get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I think that teams like this aren't as exciting to watch. But you know what? It's effective. Limiting your opponent's points goes a long way towards giving you the results you're looking for.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Al Jefferson. Here's Roberts.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. The dish now to Henderson. Fires from 14. Good as the jump shot falls.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Now Chandler inside. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Biyombo kicks to Roberts. Shot from free throw range. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now Chandler inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Boy, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the screen. Robinson passes to Mr. Clutch. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Again, the Nuggets score.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Henderson kicks to Roberts. Buries it from three-point range. Roberts got 5.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Tune in next Wednesday night, February 4th. Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. Make sure to catch it.
Yeah, we ain't making no playoffs. He's 16 and 31. Golly.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Robinson is out there.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
Williams drops them both.
Marvin Williams, the former.
The platoon swap here on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Gerald Henderson. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Gary Neal. And Walker subbed in for Brian Roberts. And so here's Charlotte. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Stevenson drives in. Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte no good that time either. And Williams never a star, but he is a quality defender and able to space the floor.
You know, you got to take him for what he is, and that's really a solid rotation player throughout his career. Kevin, there are only 25 to 30 all-star caliber players in the league, maybe 35. After that, everybody else is a role player, and you have to understand that and embrace it and accept it.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. He's looking for Williams and finds him for 3. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Williams. And that's now 20 points for Lance Stevenson. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Memphis.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, the way they just kept coming at him and coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Walker the pass to Stevenson. Jefferson trying to break loose. And the basket by Stevenson. Stevenson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mr. Clutch, and he makes good on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 6 points. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Chandler with the steal. The pass to Mr. Clutch. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Kidd-Gilchrist has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it to Walker. Kidd-Gilchrist sets the pick for Walker. Kidd-Gilchrist a screen on a Flalo. Stevenson dishes to Jefferson. Fires from 14, and there's another one for the Hornets.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Over in the corner, Chandler. Off target from outside.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those and this lead will be double digits.
And now a look at Lance Stevenson's stats on him. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. Averaging about 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
There's Foy with the 3, and he gets it to go. Foy's got 5 points so far.
D there. Can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And now a moment here to take a look at some of the stats for Al Jefferson. 13th in rebounding. And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And, you know, just to touch on that rebounding average again, Steve, I mean, he's a gritty player in the paint. Sandpaper-like. I mean, just makes it tough on other people. There's not much more than you can ask of him in that area.
Outside, Walker. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. Stevenson outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Lance Stevenson, the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball in New York State. That's something when you consider the great players who came before him.
Yeah, to be at the top of that list says a lot about his high school career. He actually led Lincoln High School to an unprecedented 4 straight city basketball championships. There's a reason his nickname is Born Ready.
And Kid Gilchrist gets to Walker from 11 feet away. Left side, Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Aflalo outside. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Aflalo's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Denver. Here's Stevenson. Shot is off.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. You know, we can't let everybody beat us. We just everybody got to help, and on the defense end, and getting the key to protect the paint.
Pick your poison. Can't let everybody beat you, Al. We appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been a quick substitution here for Denver. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. And then for Charlotte, Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Gary Neal comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Brian Roberts out there with Gary Neal. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Williams. And it's Henderson in at the 3. Mr. Clutch is checked in for the Nuggets. Chandler outside. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He kicks it to Mozgov. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, there's no doubting Charlotte a much improved defense last season. Coach Steve Clifford said to take the next step, we're going to have to become more balanced, play the same level of defense, and do a better job offensively. We need more aspects to our offense. For one, consistency getting up the floor and attacking before the defense is set. Can they do it? We'll see, guys.
They've added some pieces, Doris. We'll see how they do. Thanks.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
Osgood with the bucket. Here's Roberts. He's got 5. Dishes to Henderson. Feeds it to Roberts. Pass to Henderson. It's stolen by Foy. Plays it up and banks it in. Foy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Henderson. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him, shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
2 on the clock. Off target from the baseline.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Foy, the pass to Mr. Clutch. And Foy kicks to Chandler. It's Foy, it's out the key. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Mr. Clutch. A floater, and he gets it to go. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Picked by Williams. Roberts dishes to Williams. And there's the feed to Roberts. And there's the pass to Henderson. Kicks to Roberts. There's the triple. And he gets the bucket. Roberts got 8 points.
Got a 2-point.
Next Friday night, February 6th, Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets go up against Greg Monroe and the Detroit Pistons. Live from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Don't miss out.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it was a great look, and it set up a 3-point basket. He scanned the perimeter, found...
He's checked in for Nate Robinson. Charlotte also making some changes. Gary Neal's checked in for Jefferson, and Brian Roberts subbed in for Williams. Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2, and it's McGee in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gallinari. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Mr. Clutch checked in for Denver. And then for Charlotte, Al Jefferson's checked in for Henderson. Biombo comes in for Brian Roberts. And Marvin Williams subbed in for Gary Neal. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
It's been a solid outing for Stevenson. He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in. He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. To take the lead. Jefferson's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fareed the pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Fareed. It's stolen by Jefferson. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Stevenson. Jefferson kicks to Stevenson. Clock at 6. Walker the pass to Jefferson. So they take the lead. Jefferson's got 23 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
It's good!
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Williams dishes to Walker. He feeds it to Stevenson. No good. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now here's Walker. It's Jefferson high post. Fires from the line. Ooh, offline.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
There's Walker with the three.
Ain't no way they just pulled that hard. Come on, Chad. I was right there, bro.
Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
I was right there. What else do they want me to do, Chad? Like, seriously. Like, I could never say. I even said, like, come on, don't give me the ball. Do not give me the ball.
For the win. Oh, he knocks it
Let's
out.
go.
Buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Bro.
Down it goes at the
Ain't no way.
buzzer. A spectacular finish to this game. Breathtaking, Steve. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm out of breath.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Nate, this was a huge challenge going up against one of the best teams in the NBA right now. How good does it feel to win this one?
I mean, we knew we can do it if we believe. It's been a long journey for this team, you know, and we deserve it.
Nate, congratulations on a sweet win. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
That was a crazy game. Like, seriously. We had 15 points. I think we had like 16 last game. But, man, that final three was the nail in the coffin, man. That was just absolutely, like, words cannot describe. Fareed had 20 points, which I didn't even notice. But, golly, that was a crazy three. But shout out to Kemba, though. He tried, but he was better. Appreciate you, Titan, my guy.
Why you tripping? We just pulled out a nice little win.
Tripping? Don't act like this game was never in doubt. It was a lot closer than it should have been. That's the problem. We weren't taking it serious enough. Like we could just show up and win. One thing I know for certain, you take something for granted in the NBA, and it all goes away.
enjoy the win.
Boy, stop. Man, you know what? When I check my online feed in the morning, you know what this game gonna look like? A blowout. Boat race, nail biter, man, it don't matter. They all go in the same column with the W. Man, you need to quit taking yourself so seriously. Learn how to take these wins when they come. Enjoy it, man. For real. Tripping.
He hit him with the tripping. You said I thought it was going into OT. I'm like, he's not making this shot. Yeah, bro. I didn't even think I was making it. Especially Kemba was guarding me at that. I think I had maybe 2 defenders on me. I got to go back and watch the clip. But, yeah. Maybe I'm just over-exaggerating because I made the shot. But, yeah, I didn't even think I was making it. Like, we didn't even attempt the whole three-pointer that whole game, chat. For us to take it at the final buzzer, like the final moment, we had, like, what, 2 seconds left? It was crazy. And then Kemba hit the shot before.
Back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like.
I don't even think the dude PJ Harrison even got in the game.
Yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the day.
Next game
this is not the most the king, yo.
Not because they got LeBron, like I said beforehand, but you already know. Let's make it 3 wins in a row. Like I said, I don't even think we're probably going to have a shot at the playoffs, but I feel like we still got enough games left in the season to try to make a push for the playoffs. Hopefully, we can end up the 8th seed or something. Because we going up against Philly. These guys suck. This should be an easy game. Even though I thought it was going to be like that with Charlotte, but come on, this is Philly. These guys, they only had, what, Nba, Michael Carter Williams. These guys suck. All around. I'll be right back, chat. Like I said, appreciate everybody that's in the stream, man. I truly appreciate you guys. Give me 1 sec, chat. I'll be right back.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And they just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Lawson running point with Aflalo and Gallinari on his sides. Now here's Moultrie. 6 to shoot. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Denver with the ball. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
You know, they had a great start to that game. A couple guys got hot early, and it seemed to become contagious. Everybody started shooting the ball well at that point.
You know, typically if there's a hot shooter, the defense can make an adjustment and lean everything towards stopping him and let somebody else beat you, but that wasn't an option in that game.
You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old-school, traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing more and more teams embrace the analytics side of things.
Here's Embiid. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Watson the pass to Gallinari. There's the pass to Aflalo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
This might not be a marquee matchup by NBA standards, but it holds, I think, a little bit of appeal. They split this season series a year ago.
Here's Carter Williams. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's Roten. Gallinari with the rebound.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Baamute with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Roten. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Roten's got his first points of the game. Even though they did split those 2 games, there wasn't a whole lot of drama to the series, given the struggles, Clark, that each team went through.
Yeah, you know what? The networks were not clamoring to put these teams on the marquee. That's for sure. These games were being hidden, if you will.
Lawson's against Carter Williams. Feeds it to Nba2k15. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Roten. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's a Afflalo, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, one thing you like about Aaron Afflalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for a guard. At 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket.
Denver shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And he makes the first. And for Afflalo, Steve, right around the top 5 in efficiency in the post in the entire NBA last season.
Yeah, and his sweet spot really extends on the court, not just from the post, but all the way to the corners. In fact, he loves to work the baseline, Kevin.
And Afflalo drops them both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Carter Williams. A 17-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
You know, he was getting fouled time and again in that game, really delivering from the free throw line. Made a major contribution there. That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Afflalo kicks to McGee. Lawson outside. 6 to shoot. That drops.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've dropped.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Or Nba2k15. And Denver also making a switch. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. Carter Williams against Lawson. Back to Carter Williams. Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams.
Michael Carter Williams with that rare height at the point guard spot. He's 6'6", long arms, and one thing you love about taller point guards is the ability to pass over the top of the defense.
And for Carter Williams, great quickness at his height, and Clark able to defend smaller players and get by them to penetrate on the other side of the floor.
And he needs that, Kevin, because his jump shot is still very much a work in progress. It's not broke, but it's wobbling a little bit. He's got to tighten that thing up going forward.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Third is Jason Richardson.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Out of all people,
the 76ers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Carter Williams kicks to Noel. Back to Carter Williams. And there's the feed to Roten. The 11-footer, the basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. 12 points for Roten.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Mr. Clutch. Robinson dishes to McGee. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. It's blocked. Carter Williams with it, averaging 18 points a game. Here's Embiid, and he jams it with authority.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Outside Robinson. Off the screen, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now Carter Williams. And here is Rote. No dice from 9 feet out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee.
Timofey Mozgov.
Roten, the pass to Richardson. Kicks to Roten. Back to Richardson. Pass to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Carter Williams covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. The 76ers leading. Pass to Noel. Carter Williams, a screen on Fareed. Back to Carter Williams. They swipe it. Here's Mr. Clutch. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte. Richardson kicks to Noel, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
Outside Robinson. Here's Mr. Clutch. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 6. Embiid sets the pick for Roten. Tries again. Can't hit. And Denver the other way now. Chandler dishes to Robinson. The pass to Mozgov. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
The 76ers leading by 4. Carter Williams kicks to Roten. Embiid sets the pick for Roten. Shot off the pick. That's good on the jump shot. Roten's got 14 points.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Denver gets it back. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. They shoot again, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And Robinson picks one up. For Philadelphia, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one drops, so both teams making some changes here. And Roten drops them both. 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Mozgov. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. He's checked in for the 76ers. Carter Williams comes in for Richardson. And the Nuggets with some changes. So on the floor for Denver. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Nate Robinson is out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Nba2k15 the pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now the dish to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Nba2k. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Nate Robinson picks one up. For Philadelphia, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Out to the wing. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Fires from 18. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket tonight. Here's Carter Williams. 10 points for him. Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams. Here's Roten. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Roten's got 23.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Dishes to McGee. The shot is off, and it's Philadelphia the other way.
Well, Nerlens Noel listed at 6'10" at Kentucky. He measured at a quarter-inch shy of 7 feet tall in shoes at the NBA Combine. I think it's pretty clear his long-term future in the NBA is at the center position.
6 to shoot. Roten with it. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Here's Embiid. That one wide left.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Mr. Clutch leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Mr. Clutch has got 6. Philadelphia leading by 13. Carter Williams dishes to Embiid. He kicks it to Roten. Knocks down the 10-footer. Roten's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, many thought Aaron Aflalo might be an all-star last season, but on the Magic, that was going to be tough. He said, quote, "I learned firsthand that you have to be on a good team." Traded back to the Nuggets, he said, "It feels good. You play this game to win it all. I believe this is a championship team under the right mindset and coaching. Kevin, we'll see."
He makes them a much better team, Doris. Thanks. Here's Mr. Clutch. Embiid with the steal.
Well, once you leave your feet, you really should shoot the ball. At that point, a mistake was inevitable.
Reed sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .129 left in the first half. Roten kicks to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Roten. To the wing right side. From deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Robinson. Nba2k with the steal.
How was that a turnover on me?
He dishes it to Roten. Stolen by Fareed. Robinson goes in. The kick out to Fareed. Back to Robinson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And Nba2k's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Well, that's fine, but you can't really count on those to go. I think they should be fighting their way inside for higher percentage looks.
Got it from 16 feet. And Nba2k's got 4 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 15. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Carter Williams with it. He's got 10. Now the feed to Roten. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. 76ers lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp on the second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half, some changes for Philadelphia. Noel comes in for Embiid, and it's Richardson in for Roten. Denver also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler comes in for Fareed, and it's Foy in for Aaron Aflalo. Carter Williams and Jay Rich in the backcourt. Noel is out there with Arnett Moultrie. And it's Nba2k15 in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. 3rd in rebound, 6th in steals. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Out to Gallinari. Pass to Foy. They set the pick. A terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Foy's got his first points of the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Carter Williams kicks to Moultrie. Pass to Nba2k15. Down low. Wants to get it to Carter Williams and does. Comes up empty down low.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
There's Foy with the three. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stripped away. Here's Mr. Clutch. Richardson cover. Out to Chandler. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Carter Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Noel. Can't get it to go. Chandler with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 9. Randy Foy is on the way. Little turnaround, and the shot no good, a bit short. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. 1:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Gallinari against Richardson. Clock at 4. Here's Carter Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Carter Williams has got 12 in the game. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Carter Williams covering. Mozgov kicks to Chandler. Again, the miss by Chandler.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
The dish to Nba2k15. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nba2k15 has got 6 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 13. Left side Chandler. Lets it go from deep. Chandler with another miss. The 76ers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Richardson dishes to Carter Williams to the right side. And Nba2k15 kicks to Carter Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Carter Williams has got 14 points for the game.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range. Robinson's got his second basket of the game. Here's Carter Williams. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers on top, up by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass, made the defense look like.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Multi
67
checked in for Nba2k15 and it's Carter Williams in for Roten. Gallinari, he's checked in for Denver. So on the floor for Denver. Gallo and Fareed at the forwards. Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2. And it's McGee bodies, so some free throws coming up right now. Good on that one. And Nba2k15's checked in for Philadelphia. Roten comes in for Jason Richardson. And Denver with a change here too. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Lawson's checked in. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Nba2k15. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Denver. Shoots from the line. It's deflected. And it's Noel with the rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Carter Williams kicks to Roten. Down low. Embiid, the pass to Roten. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Roten's got 34 points.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
And another great offensive rebound and putback for him. This is the second game in a row where he's just dominated the paint.
Now, Carter Williams. So the 76ers win it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Jason, obviously you began the game with a large lead. How did they creep back into this one?
We just let them get back in the game. We started being aggressive on the defensive end. They got some easy layups. We can't do that, especially during the season. When you bury your team, we got to figure out a way to keep them buried.
No doubt, Jason. Thank you so much. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, second game with 20 points for Fareed and 12 rebounds, but it's just like we can't make no threes. 0 for 4 with Gallinari, 1 for 3 with Lawson. It's like, come on, man. It's like when we need the three-point shooters, these guys don't show up. I haven't showed up this game neither. I had, what, 10 points? I went 4 for 11, so, I mean, 4 turnovers. I mean, we were just turning the ball over just too much this game. And, like I said, I contributed as well. But, golly, I think we could have won this game if Coach would have probably left me in a game. We was down by 5 points, Shaq. You take a guy out that's coming off a game-winning shot, That is crazy. I don't understand the thinking behind that. I mean, you finally unlocked the badge. Pet move size up. I'm just still can't get over the fact that coach subbed me out. That's just like crazy to me. We got one game left on our 10-day contract. Hopefully these guys bring us back. We put up 13 tonight, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 47 from the field.
Got no need for the fancy things.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring us back. I should have upgraded my character. I don't know why, but I think we're gonna probably just save up our skill points this whole season and see what we got at the end, and then just upgrade it from there.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan in the booth.
Let's go. You're up. My time.
Denver also making some changes. Chandler comes in for Kenneth Faried. Robinson is subbed in for Gallinari. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Wilson Chandler. Boston out there with Robinson. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Mozgov in at the 5. Here's Green. The shot is off. Excellent D there from a Flalo. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Ty Lawson.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Jeff Green. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. 10th in three-point shooting. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
Right side, Rondo. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Green missing again.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of the ball.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So very versatile player.
There's the pick. Outside Rondo. Unloads from 13. Good. And Denver has possession. 6-point game.
And Wilson Chandler, 2 seasons now removed from hip surgery, showing no ill effect last season as he started at the small forward spot in the place of the injured Danilo Gallinari.
And it's Rondo in the corner. Bradley against Robinson. Lets it go from 14. And he gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
What you like about Chandler, an inside-out scoring threat, and he's an explosive finisher around the rim, too, with shooting range that stretches out beyond the arc.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on him.
Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Here's Mr. Clutch. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Boston has shown they're a team that's not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. Quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Green. Thornton comes in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. Foy comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Thornton with it. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. And the shot is long.
As you said with Boston, it's an attitude that most teams would like to have, but many just can't really stomach the idea of parting with an all-star. Celtics have shown they can do that.
Good.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
I thought he was going to block that.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Smart kicks to Favarani. Shot from 6. No luck. And it's Denver the other way. Well, for the Celtics, it's worked out quite a bit in the franchise's history, from getting guys like Parrish to making the moves from Kevin Garnett when he was there.
And, it might result in some hard transition deals like this one. But there is a reason why the Celtics are never out of it for too long. And doing whatever it takes to improve the team is part of the history of that franchise.
Thornton passes to Smart. Pass to Turner. Shot to stop the run. And it's Denver with the rebound, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good. Favarani. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Puts up the baby hook. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Smart dishes to Favarani. And Turner kicks to Smart. No good with the triple. And here's Foy, averaging 8 points a game. Here's Mr. Clutch. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one misses.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Favarani with it. Turner passes to Thornton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thornton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the score for the Celtics. A different look for Denver. The Nuggets leading by 7. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. Vitor Favarani out there with Wallace. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Green dishes to Bradley. Green kicks to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from 12.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Favarani kicks to Green. The 3.
Now, whatever touch he had in the first quarter, it's gone now.
Denver in the lead. Here's Mr. Clutch, averaging 13 points a contest. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against New York.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
No good for Mr. Clutch. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Mr. Clutch has got 5 now.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Boston making a switch here. Pass is checked in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Also, we've seen them have active hands on the defensive end. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball and coming away with some steals.
Here's Chandler looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, the Celtics certainly played with a lot of passion last year. They got off to a start that few thought they would achieve. But even playing with passion can't cover up the holes in the roster.
You got to give the Celtics credit, though. They were never really in contention for anything last year. But, Clark, they played their hardest.
Yeah, they did play hard, played with energy. And that goes a long way to trying to build a foundation of being successful going forward. It might not have done much for them last year. But that attitude is something they can build. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Mr. Clutch. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yep, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it. He's only got half of the equation right, Kevin. He's getting to the free throw line often, but he's not making enough of them. So far in the game for Mr. Clutch, he's got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, Nate Robinson can be must-see TV when his game is on. When he gets it going, he can take over a game, and his coach knows exactly that. As Coach Shaw said, he can get hot at any time. He's a streaky player, and when he's on a good streak, he's as good as anybody in the league. A welcome spark off the bench for this club, guys.
He always wants to take the big shots, Doris. It's just who he is. And Bass kicks to Rondo. From beyond the arc, Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Follow the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Out to Chandler. This is to Robinson. For the 3. Count that one. Robinson's got 8.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow 3, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Count the bucket. And it's 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And Boston has possession, trailing by 13. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
And here's Bass. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York. 4 on the clock. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
If they blow this lead going into halftime.
And the first half is now in the books. Nuggets ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
In for Green, Marcus Thornton. He's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Denver, JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And it's Foy in for Aaron Aflalo. So on the floor for Denver. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Foy was out there with Lawson. And it's Chandler in at the 3 spot.
That's like a layup for him. Wide open out there.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for the Nuggets. Denver leading by 7.
And Thornton, a 6'4" guard, but you'll never confuse him for a point guard. A volume shooter, and the moment he takes the floor, he's looking to put points up in a hurry, and he can do just that.
Smart kicks to Thornton. To the middle. And Smart with the basket on the assist from Thornton. Smart's got 5.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
They grab their own miss. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 7. Smart dishes to Thornton. Olynyk sets a screen for Thornton. He feeds it to Smart. And it's Turner off the drive. Denver grabs the miss. Fareed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebound by the Celtics.
He literally had Marcus
and pushing
Smart.
it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Marcus Smart. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game,
That should have
4
been an
assists,
easy
and
layup.
4 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there. Well, analytics are here to stay, and Marcus Smart is one of the higher-rated prospects when you look at the analytics. He's got a high rate of steals and rebounds, which is always something that typically translates well to the pro game. Both of those things reflect his competitive spirit. It's obvious this young man goes at it full throttle when he's on the court. How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
He hit him with that crossover that right past him.
And Smart with great size and athleticism for the point guard position. 6'3", 6'9" wingspan. He looks big and plays even bigger.
I think he's an old-school combo guard. I mean, he's got point guard skills and leadership ability. He can penetrate, he can finish. But I think he's just a guard you'll win with, because he does not only the things you highlight and measure, but he also does the intangibles.
They would have did that again.
Celtics trail by 9. Over in the corner, Turner. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot. Turner's got 13 points in the second half.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Mr. Clutch, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside. And the basket by Thornton. Thornton's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Denver?
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Smart kicks to Thornton. Here's Turner. Off target from outside. Denver leading by 9. Here's Mr. Clutch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
He's had opportunities at the line tonight, guys, and for the most part has not come through.
And it's hurt them because that adds up. Those points are really needed by his club.
Smart kicks to Turner. Chandler with the steal. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. The Nugget shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Bass. The shot's good from Fareed.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Smart passes to Turner. To halt the run. Rebounded by Fareed.
He probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 19 points in the game. And he gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Mr. Clutch.
And his passing ability is why they make sure.
Some changes for Boston. Turner's checked in for Bass. Thornton comes in for Jeff Green. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley. And Denver also making a switch. Fareed is checked in. Olynyk is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Thornton. Then there's Smart. And Rondo in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
Hopefully Coach is going to sub me just to sub me back out.
Outside Bradley. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Fareed, a screen on Rondo. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tries again, and Fareed lays it in. Fareed's got 11 in the second half.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Follow against Green. Bradley dishes to Rondo. Hits the three-point bomb. Rondo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Stop it.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's Denver scoring again.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
Vitor Favarani's checked in for Boston. Thornton comes in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution here for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. Arthur comes in for Fareed. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Foy in for Aaron Aflalo.
And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's playing off the ball.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
You know, they wanted this win badly, guys. A loss would have meant a sweep in the season series.
I agree. They did not want that to happen. Even against opponents outside your conference, who you only see twice a year, getting swept is not a good feeling.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Ty Lawson. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
And you talk about Bradley playing the two. He's worked to put weight on, up over, what, I think, Steve, 210 pounds, you were saying.
Yeah, looks like it. He looks stronger. He's added some weight. Remember, he underwent surgery on both shoulders a couple of seasons ago, but now he's healthy. And with that strength, with that defensive awareness, with the quickness, he's got the ability to be a really good player.
Steve Kerr stuttering a little bit. You know,
here's Mr. Clutch. Poked away. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves.
Well, Nate, a great win tonight for the team. How much does the philosophy and the mindset that coach has instilled in this group help you guys in a win like we saw here?
Our coach always says that the guys that we have in this room, everybody's capable of playing together, playing hard, and getting victories no matter who we play. We feed into that. Our coach does a great job of motivating us. He gives us homework to go home and really study our opponents. We know them, and we knew that we got to play defense, and we did that tonight.
Nate, great win. Guys, this is a team willing to pay the price.
But the way he said it, coach give us homework to go home and study like we're still in school. It's better phrases he could have put. Not no coach give us homework so we can go home and study. So majority of the people after a game like that, I'm going home, fall back, I'm going home and study. I mean, yeah, I'm going home and study. But after a game like that, come on, coach. Let's see if we can extend it.
Come on. Who died? You look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're going to release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm going to be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm going to give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm gonna make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
I hope so. Look, a contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right. Where's my lunch?
I mean, Coach, what else do you want from me? I just put up 25. Then you talking about another 10-day contract. I'm thinking I'm going to get extended for the rest of the season. I'm talking about another 10-day. Because I can go from earning, what, 500 points to like 1,000 each game. And you talking about another 10-day. Like, come on. I feel like I've improved enough. And plus, I'm not even getting enough minutes to showcase my skills anyway. Another 10-day, I'm good with that, but like, come on, Coach. I feel like for everybody that's like on this team, I'm putting up 15 points, and you talking about another 10-day? I'm putting up almost the same thing that Ty Lawson's putting up, and he's on a standard contract. That is ridiculous. Like, I don't. Oh dang, McGee's injured. 2 to 4 weeks. It's looking like he's probably gonna play through that, which we definitely need McGee, because we lose McGee. We already got Hickson out, but if we lose McGee, man, we gotta rely on Mozgov and Nurkic. I mean, they're both pretty good, but I feel like still having McGee there is still pretty good, because not even Nurkic, he's not even averaging 3 rebounds. He's only putting up 1 rebound, and that's not good. Whereas though McGee, he actually crashed the offensive rebounds. So yeah, hopefully. But let me I think I'm gonna probably add a little bit to my guide, because I need to start making some wide open shots. So I think we're gonna probably go 3 to jump shooter. I need to be faster too. I think we're gonna go 3 to wait. I think we're gonna go 3 to speed. I mean, yeah. I think we'll probably go. I think I'm gonna probably get my defender up as well, but I need my playmaker up as well. So I think we're gonna go 2 to playmaker. Yeah, I think we're gonna go 2 to inside scoring. Then from there, I think we're gonna probably spend the rest on defending. I think we should have enough. Nope. So with that, move us up to 66 overall, which we got a long way to go. So yeah, chat. So we got 3 games on our another 10-day contract. I think we had like 10 games for the last 10 day or 7 or. But yeah, we've only got about 3 games left on this 10-day. Now hopefully they extend this. If not, then I don't know, chat. At this point, they offer me another 10-day. I think it's kind of disrespectful. And hopefully they up my minutes, because I need to be in the game. It's like 6 and 9, 10 minutes is not doing me no good.
And now introducing your Detroit Pistons.
Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. The Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against the Celtics. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw. A different look here for the Pistons. Jerebko's checked in for Monroe. Butler comes in for Josh Smith. Kyle Singler's checked in for Meeks. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Big group substitution here for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. So on the floor for Denver. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Foyle is out there with Nate Robinson. And it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. 3 on the clock. And it's Butler missing.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
And it's Mr. Clutch in for the Nuggets. And we saw him out here a while back, had to fight to get his shot, but he impressed the team enough to get another 10-day contract.
Well, you know, you have to take it a step at a time if you're in his situation. And as much as he'd like to start celebrating, he needs to keep his focus and continue to find ways to help this team out.
Right side Jennings. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Jennings has got his first bucket of the night. The Nuggets leading by 3. Brandon Jennings acquired in a sign and trade by the Pistons last season on a 3-year, $24 million contract.
Jennings probably expecting more in terms of the deal. But look, maybe it was a wake-up call for him. You know, he has not been part of a winning team yet. And generally speaking, stats alone don't get you max contracts. The stats and wins are what do that, and that's what's next for Jennings. Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Kicks it to Uredko. Now the pass to Drummond. Uredko dishes to Jennings. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Foy from long range. And he gets the bucket. Foy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Jennings. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. They were 6th in field goal percentage, 7th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
Now, they've shot the ball pretty well. You talked about that field goal percentage, and I think it just shows that they're playing well together, they're playing hard, and they're playing well at both ends of the floor, because in order to have a good field goal percentage, you have to play good defense as well.
It was like not even a charge.
The dish now to Single. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Jennings against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebounded by Uredko.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Mr. Clutch, the pass to McGee. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Jennings. And he gets it to go. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Left side, Jennings. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
That is crazy.
Decent percentage.
Entirely new group now out there for the Nuggets. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jody Meeks out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Smith. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Monroe. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to Indiana.
And one of the factors to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will. Some questionable free agent signing. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
Pocket 6.
It's like he's still dribbling.
Wants in the pass to Mr. Clutch. And again, Denver, no good.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, this offseason, the Pistons bringing in Stan Van Gundy in a dual role as head coach and president of basketball operations. Stan said in a lot of places there's not a connection between the front office and coaching. This setup creates a very unified organization. There are no excuses now. It's on us to get it done. We'll see if they can, gentlemen.
Well, thanks, Doris. Van Gundy builds his roster, then coaches it. We've seen that model succeed with the Spurs and the Clippers. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 6.
Then you look at the Pistons, some great size and athleticism inside, but you know, they've lacked the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Meeks, averaging 9 points per contest. Pass to Monroe. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, for the Pistons last season, you look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively. But that wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful.
That is good. And now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And Meeks kicks to Smith. Here's Meeks. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Lawson up top, guarded by Augustine. Lawson the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Mozgov. Detroit with the rebound.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Not even 15 feet. That is crazy.
Augustine with it. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Connects from 3-point range. And now a 7-point Detroit lead.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Not to kind of run the offense, but they got
Lawson against Augustine. Lawson the pass to Mr. Clutch. There's the feed to Mozgov. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had 25 points in the win against Boston.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Augustine with it. Now Lawson defending. Augustine dishes to Meeks. Nice D for Mr. Clutch. The Nuggets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And here's Augustine. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Timofey Mozgov, 7'1", a shot blocker and rebounder. Still pretty foul-prone defensively, but he has really become an interior presence.
Pistons leading by 5. Here's Caldwell Pope, right now averaging 5 points a game. Smith with a screen on Lawson. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Lawson kicks to Mozgov. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
The Pistons making a change here. Butler's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 4. Watson the pass to Gallinari. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Watson outside.
God, it's like every time I'm trying to make it cut, he's just standing there dribbling the ball, not doing
Shot clock at 6.
He's wasted half of the shot clock.
All alone. And that's good. For 2. Watson's got 6.
Standing there dribbling. Like, come on, man. We need every possession. We're trying to...
Pistons leading by 4. Now Augustine. He's got 8. Pass to Monroe. Tries from 7. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 7.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Watson dishes to Gallinari. 1:37 left in the first half. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Augustine, and he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Piston lead.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Watson outside. Augustine with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break on up the court. And Monroe kicks to Augustine.
Every possession down.
Back to Monroe. From 6 away. It's rebounded by Mr. Clutch.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
And he gets it to go. Aflalo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
And Augustine kicks to Monroe. That's it. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game. There's 31 shots. Augustine against Watson. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 8. He kicks it to Mozgo. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
I tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, Kevin, he's coming off a game last time out where he really had problems at the free throw line.
Yeah, he got into a bad rut, Clark. The numbers were not good for him. He's got to find that stroke here tonight.
And the first half ends in a close one. Pistons lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Thank you for your time. This one far from...
That's all I got.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground. Troy going with an almost entire new group here. Yarebko's checked in for Monroe. Butler comes in for Josh Smith. Singler, he's checked in for Meeks. And it's Jennings.
Am I dunking now?
In for Augustine. So on the floor for Denver. Mr. Clutch, he's in at the point. Wilson Chandler out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Nate Robinson. And it's Foy in at the small forward position. Robinson against Singler. Dishes to Yarebko. It's back to Jennings. It's good from long range. Jennings has got 6.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. And I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
And it's Drummond missing.
Well defended. And he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, no doubting Andre Drummond, an emerging star at the center position. As new coach Stan Van Gundy put it, I think we have 2 responsibilities to Andre Drummond that will help our team. Number 1, do everything we possibly can to develop him as a player. And secondly, to put a system and personnel around him that will allow him to thrive. Kevin?
Doris, it sounds like he'll play a pivotal role. Thank you.
Yeah, Van Gundy perhaps envisioning him as the Dwight Howard 2.0 in the middle. We'll see if, in fact, Drummond can live up to that.
Brandon Jennings, you remember, decided to play a year in Italy right out of high school rather than to go to college. He was the first guy to do that once the NBA implemented that 1 year out of high school requirement for the draft.
That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots.
Come on, that's not goaltending.
Decided not to take nearly as...
That's not goaltending. But that's crazy. Yo, how the ball is already up there. Come on. Stop it.
Many three-pointers in this half.
And for Brandon Jennings, he didn't play a whole lot while in Rome, but He stayed busy practicing and developing.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to diminish his stock that much, Kevin. You know, you go back to when he was drafted, he was the 10th pick by the Bucks back in 08.
Smith checked in for Detroit. To the left side wing. There's Jennings with the 3. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. Feeds to McGee. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Jennings drives in. Drummond passes to Butler. Outside Jennings. Good on the three-point shot. Jennings has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. The Nuggets shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Mr. Clutch, Drummond with the block.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Out of this world, aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe he sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Passes it to McGee. Inside runner. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pistons leading by 7. Butler dishes to Drummond. Jennings with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Butler against Robinson. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. 5 to shoot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. That's good from Brandon Jennings. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Mr. Clutch. 22 points for him. Chandler, the pass to Mr. Clutch. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 24 points.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Once again, man, appreciate everybody.
Coming up Monday, February 9th, Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets. Don't miss it.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have...
So for the Pistons, Andre Drummond's checked in for Smith. Butler comes in for Meeks, and it's Jennings in for Augustine. Denver also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Chandler. And it's a Flalo in for Robinson. Monroe and Drummond, they're inside. Jennings out there with Kyle Singler. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. A lot of questions, but exactly is the best fit for Drummond on the floor. And Steve, I mean that both in what position he plays and who he pairs up with inside.
I think that's the key, Kevin. It's really who he's paired up with. You know, last year's Pistons team just didn't have enough floor spacing, so the paint was clogged. But if you get Drummond with some shooting, particularly a stretch 4, to really open up the court for him, man, that's scary.
And Augustine kicks to Meeks. He feeds it to Augustine. The pass to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Here's Monroe. The kick outside to Butler. Sinks the triple. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there. with Drummond, I think he has such versatility and is really a amazingly consistent player in how he plays. I think he could tandem and partner up with any other big guy and be effective.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Pistons.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And boy, they've gotten their revenge tonight. They dropped the first matchup earlier in the year, but tonight they even things up. 1-1 on the season against the Nuggets.
And guys, it's easy to look good playing alongside someone like Drummond, who has athleticism that is matched by very few in the league and maybe unparalleled for others at his position. Makes a coach's job a lot easier.
Yarebko's checked in for the Pistons. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Meeks.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires from 14. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Augustine in the corner. Kicks to Caldwell-Pope. 6 to shoot. Now here is Augustine. Covered by Foy. Augustine, no luck. Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses the shot. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg.
Bro, he wasn't trying to hear nothing else yet, but let me get that ball and just take it right up there and just lay it up. I mean, every time I watch that video, it's just funny to me. Like, all I can just see is his face is like, hand me the ball so I can go right up the court and gamble himself right out the league.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it.
He's about to get absolutely destroyed. KD is putting up 31 points. He's literally the top scorer in the NBA right now. 31 points, 8 rebounds, 5, almost 6 assists a game, 2 steals, a block a night. Come on. Only imagine what Westbrook's putting up. So like I said, West, I mean, I played with OKC with my last coach. It was pretty fun. But yeah, West is injured, so we getting an injured West. So it should be no way in heck that we lose next game. I mean, yeah, I mean, we can still lose because we lost to Detroit. Who would have thought we would lose to Detroit? But Westbrook is putting up 23. He's still injured. Yeah, he's not even really putting up that much. I mean, I think he got injured last game. But he's been on the road 24, 23, 36. But KD is where the money at. 42, 34, 39, 25, 30. He's consistent. He's way better than Westbrook when it comes to being consistent scoring every night. He's putting up almost 30 every night. So that's definitely going to be a tough matchup. I guess they got Reggie Jackson coming off the bench. But like I said, they got a pretty good squad. But our team, on the other hand, man, we just absolutely buns, Chad. And it's not like, it's crazy because I'm putting up way more points than a starting point guard. And he's getting way more minutes. I think he get like, what, 35 minutes a night? He's putting up 14, 29. I mean, I can do that if I had them type of minutes myself. I'm putting up 26 points in 18 minutes. 17. I mean, you can say I'm inconsistent some games, but still, it's like I don't really get it. Gallinari, it's like he's awful from behind arc. He's what, 33%? I mean, a follow. He's hitting 41%, but still, we're just absolutely awful, man. I just don't see us. I just don't see us beating OKC. I mean, out of all the teams, I just don't see us, competing with OKC. Like I said, we're just. I don't even know where we're at in the race. Golly. Oh God, we at the bottom, 25. Like I said, just absolutely buns. Like it's just absolutely buns. It's crazy, chat, but we'll see. We'll see. Compared to a team like you got Chicago, you got Clippers, like I said, and it's not that our roster. It's not even that our roster is bad. It's just that like we can't be consistent on a daily basis. I mean, we got Wilson Chandler. He's a pair scorer. T.Y. Lawson. I mean, I don't know what you want to get from T.Y., but like Gallinari is a hell of a 3-point shooter. Then you got Nate Robinson. You got Aaron Aflalo. I mean, you got JaVale McGee. I mean, we even got Gary Harris on the team. So it's like, and we got Nurkic. Like, I don't understand why we don't utilize our bench. And we still got Hickson that's injured. So I don't understand why we don't utilize our bench and be more productive. Because like, if like we only play the same guys, we playing forward, we play Chandler. We barely get to see Harris, Nurkic, like these type of guys that's coming off the bench. And it's like that's like where we're getting our L's from, man. It's like we're 18-33. And it's just horrible. It's bad. Like I said, maybe if we start to use these guys, but which I doubt we do, because like I said, we experienced a full season where these guys don't even trade for anybody. I think I'm gonna probably spend my last 500 points. Kind of want to go jump shooter, but it's really 800, so I think I'm gonna probably go. I'm gonna probably go because my defense sucks right now. I think we're gonna go defender. Let's do that. Boost us up, no? I think we'll probably just go. I really want to go like inside scorer because my layups. I think I'm gonna go layup because I feel like I really be driving a lot. So I think I'm gonna go layup. So we still at 66 overall. So yeah, chat. I think we got another 2
on my
games
head,
left
you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect.
Yeah, I think we'll probably wrap
But that's
up
how I am.
everybody that's tuning into the stream chat. I truly appreciate you guys, man. I'll probably stream later on tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. We'll finish these 2 games and then some. But hopefully, like I said, we get extended during that time. But in the meantime, probably in a few hours, I'll probably get ready, prepare to go stream on Twitch. Probably, I don't know, probably stream some Fortnite, get my battle pass up. But in the meantime, man, like I said, I truly appreciate you guys for taking your time out to watch the stream, man. Clicking on the stream chat. Y'all guys mean a lot to me. Other than that, man, I want everybody to see y'all evening, man. As always, chat, thanks for watching the stream chat. Take care.